This is Chef Marko, and if you want to master this highly flavorful presentation, then let me show you how you too can create this edible art. This recipe requires the use of a mandolin slicer, which is a very effective tool at producing special cuts for fruits and vegetables. If you're considering purchasing a new one, I would spend a bit more for a higher quality slicer. Cut the vegetables for this recipe in half so that you have a flat surface to put on the slicer. Now before you start cutting, I should warn you to be very careful, especially if you're not using a guard. Most mandolins come with a guard attachment to protect your fingers. But since I lost mine long ago, I'll do the next best thing, which is to stop cutting before I get to the end of the vegetable. I'll be sure to cross-utilize the remaining uncut pieces, but like my coworkers often say, don't be a hero, which is just a very polite way of saying, don't be a fool. So this is a standard size jicama here. I wouldn't want one that's any bigger than this, because I'm kind of limited to a 4-inch diameter. So I've shaved the edges off of this, and I've peeled the peel, and I'm just going to cut some slices here right on my mandolin. I've set it on a nice thin slice. Just going to take my time, push it down with a little bit of pressure, and I'm going to get myself some thin but pliable pieces that I can use as my tortillas. Now I'm going to take this fresh fennel bulb, and I'm going to trim it right in half. Now you might not be able to see it, but there's a core in there I want to remove. And that thing is just a little too tough. So just slice in there. You can get most of it out pretty quickly. And then once you've done that, you're really going to want to trim off the stems. Those are a really good thing to put in vegetable stock. And then I've also got some what are called fennel fronds here. And they're a great garnish tool. So we'll use some of those a little bit later here. But right now, I'm just going to slice my fennel on a nice thin attachment. And you can see just how easy it is. I can get myself some really thin slices. This is a really precise tool. So I'm going to take that sliced fennel, and I'm going to put it right in a mixing bowl. I've also got some sliced radishes and some sliced red onion. And once I get that in there, I'll just hold these because now we're going to make a dressing for our vegetables. Now I've combined all my vegetables in a mixing bowl here, and then I'm going to blend up a dressing. I've got some toasted sesame oil, a little bit of coconut aminos, fresh ginger root, some apple cider vinegar, some scallion, some fresh orange juice, some fresh lime juice, a little bit of chickpea miso, salt and pepper, and jujube dates. I've removed the pits because, well, you got to remove the pits. Okay, now I'm going to just blend this up. Doesn't take long. Okay, now I'm going to cook my vegetables. I'm going to hold a little extra here for later on. So, just going to mix these up and give them a few minutes to get seasoned. And that's going to be our filling for our jicama taquito. Now to present this dish, I'm going to take a pineapple here. I'm going to actually cut it down lengthwise. And I want to cut right into the stem side, which is going to give me a really nice look. So Now to make this stable, I like cutting off a little bit on the bottom. And then we're going to just line it up with some skewers. I place them about 1 inch apart, right on the edges. And we're going to just go with at least 6 or 8. And then I'm just going to go ahead and fill some Jicama taquitos. I've got myself a nice thin slice of jicama along with some red leaf lettuce and some of the filling. Just going to fold it up, and then to present it vertically, tuck it right in there next to the 2 skewers, and you're going to have yourself a really nice presentation. I'm also going to finish it out with a little bit of gamasio. And if you want to find out about gamasio, check out my segment. You'll find out just how easy it really is. And then some pomegranates sent there in season. And I'm going to just keep building my tacos. So there you have a formula that's flavorful, nutritious, and attractive. These are the 3 criteria that I strive for in all my recipes. If you want to get more ideas with innovative presentations like this, subscribe to my channel and I'll see you in your kitchen. Have fun, enjoy, and be happy.